Good morning, welcome back to a new video and welcome back to our new morning routines. Just taking Bella out for the first time this morning. She's raring to go, as you can see. Today is the start of a new week and the start of a new project, something we've been planning for years. Yes, we have, Bella. She's looking at me like, what's that? So I'll be showing you after Bella has done her morning toilet. Big shake, yeah. And today's hopefully the last day Bella is wearing the jumper. Yes, it is. Did you hear that right? Last day with the jumper, my angel, yeah. This evening we've got our third vet visit in a week with Bella. This abscess is has been causing issues. When I saw them on Friday, they said they need to basically observe it on Monday and decide whether it's going to need to be surgically removed. However, it's done very well. There doesn't feel like there's any more build up in there. So hopefully today they'll give her the all clear and the jumper can come off. She doesn't seem to even want to be getting to that anymore, so that's even better. And then we won't have to keep taking her to the vets. Thankfully, she's very good at the vets and isn't terrified to go. So that's good. I just worry every time we take her that she thinks we're going to be sending her back or something like that, which obviously we're not doing. But you just never know what they're thinking. And Furrnando still joins us on every walk. He's a very dutiful brother. Where are you going, Bells?
I'm just loading up the UTV because we're heading down to one of the old peach orchards to crack on with a new project. I got fuel in hand, we're taking the UTV and also the tractor. We are starting work a little bit later than normal because Bee has been walking with Bella. We're trying to get her into like a new routine and we're trying to work out how long we should walk her for because she is a tripod. She's only got 3 legs. And she gets tired quite quickly, so we want her to have as much free time as possible, running around, going to the toilet, doing what she wants to do, but also we don't want to absolutely knacker her out.
Leftovers on the counter.
I don't even know if this will pick up the sound, but I need to go via the chickens and give them their weekly ration. They've just run out this morning, so I've got the 5 kilo bag for them. That sees them a week unless Matilda gets in there.
Pilates in the guest room. Pizza on the coffee table. Let the mystic safari. With all of my favorite people. I got a good crew and I'm telling you that I wouldn't change a single.
Good morning, gang. The goats must still be in bed. I know Theo's let them out, but I can't see them, so they must be snoozing. You guys are ready? Ready for breakfast? Ooh. We're not coming out just yet, my lovelies. I am filling this up. Good chicklers. Good chicklers, yeah. You're very good. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Selms. Let me get some seedlings for you. Can I hear the goats? Where are they?
We've just stopped at the chickens so that we can feed them, make sure the goats are all okay. I let the goats out early this morning, but we just want to make sure that they got enough hay and water. And like I mentioned, it's a beautiful morning. The leaves are rustling in the trees. There's a chill in the air. It's the perfect temperature to get stuck in to a project. And while I'm here, I just wanted to give an otter update. I've not seen the otter in the last couple of days, which is quite interesting because I was seeing it every single day. So I don't know if it's gone to a different lake or pond or something, but I've not seen it. but I imagine it will be back because there's still thousands of fish in that lake.
Here we go, everyone. And I'm going to put this in your feed bin. Good chicklers, you can come out in a bit. I love you very, very much.
While I'm here, I might as well have a quick look and see if I can spot the otter. But it's not looking likely because there's a good covering of algae in that area down there by the boat. And in the clear section, I couldn't see anything but loads of fish. So I imagine it'll be back fairly soon. We had an extreme amount of rain last night, so the lake and the ponds are looking very full, which is always nice.
Animals all done and dusted. Time to head down to the orchard that we're working on. I am so excited for this, honestly.
A slight change of plan. We are going to head up the mountain first to look at the spring, because the water that is coming out of the pipe into the lake that I just saw isn't the optimum amount it should be, so I think there might be a blockage further up.
Are you tired of staring at a blank screen wondering where to start with your website? Well, Squarespace have made it easier than ever to create your very own online presence. With Squarespace Blueprint AI, their guided design system takes the guesswork out of building your website. Using the prompts, you choose what you'd like and go from there. And with their fluid engine, customization is at your fingertips. Drag, drop, and create on the go with ease. You don't need to worry about understanding code or messing around with heavy technical features, as Squarespace is designed with the user in mind. If you have a shop on your site, then with the flexible payment options, checkout has never been easier. You can accept credit cards, PayPal, and even offer buy now or pay later with Afterpay and Klarna. Terms like SEO can be off-putting, but simply put, they optimize your site and help it stand out in search results. With their integrated SEO tools, you can get discovered by more people faster. So if you haven't already, then definitely click the link in our description or head to squarespace.com/indieproject or use our code indieproject for a 14-day free trial and 10% off your first purchase of a website origin.
Feels like a daydream.
Okay, so I was right. That is what happens when you study a pipe every single day for a year. I know the exact flow rate that should be coming out of that pipe, and this is not good. So I can see that the water's not even being able to flow through this culvert properly, so it's blocked. And the pipe further up must be blocked as well, so I need to get my hands in here.
You want to just do the other one first before you do this?
No, I'm going to do this one first.
Oh my, that is a clump and a half.
Always the leaves at this time of year.
I don't think I've ever seen this drain like this.
Pumping.
It is pumping. We had quite a lot of heavy rain last
We
night.
need to get all of that in the lake.
We do. That must mean that up here, the concrete bowl is really full. If this is flowing, I mean, look at this flow. It's impressive. Oh yeah. Oh, check it out. This is the go slow area, and it is nicely full of water. I'm very impressed with the amount that is coming out of there. That's insane. But now we need to go up to the pipe and empty that out because that's got to be blocked. Look at this flow. Unreal.
This is not what we want.
No, this isn't what we want at all.
Water is flowing out and over there. It's going back in the pipe, but we'll have some loss. There's so many leaves.
And I know people will be saying use a leaf blower. Unfortunately, when it's wet, the leaves don't move with a leaf blower. Oh wow, it's like a floodgate's been opened.
You just pull the pipe up. It shouldn't be in there really.
Ah, there we go, that's better. Oh, it's like a waterfall. Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful here.
I've never been to this little patch. Oh look! Fairy mushrooms!
It's like super magical.
Oh, it is.
Let me show you this. Check this out. So you got the water flowing down there. Zoom in on that. That's all going into the lake. Talking to the otter will be very happy. Yeah, it's like a summit where you'd imagine paradise. Right here. The sound and everything.
We must have had a lot more rain than we anticipated. All the leaves are almost completely off as well. Look at the trees. The ones that have got leaves are a different type of oak, but there's a certain species, this one, all of the leaves are gone. Theo doesn't think that this is flowing right still, and I agree, because usually this is pretty clear. It just drops in and goes straight under the culvert, into the culvert. And he cleared it out and there's nothing there, but there's got to be something blocking it. He's just popping a random old pipe. Oh, he's got the blockage out, whatever it is. Must just be a mega block of leaves. Oh yeah, there we go. That's so unbelievably satisfying. Amazing. Right, let's see. Oh yeah, this looks much better now. Oh, there's the pipe. Much better. That's how it should be. And now we need to go and check the pipe up there. And this will probably slow down after that. That's perfect, well done.
I just wonder how much water we lost last night.
I know.
It would have probably made its way, but also down there.
Seeing the water like this, whilst it is flowing into the lake, it's also going through lots of areas where it has a chance to seep into the ground, so that is water loss. That's why we prefer it to go through the pipe, because you're 100% guaranteed it's going to go directly into the lake. This will get lost along the way, so it won't be as much. It's all part of the journey. Theo's washing his hands. Is it really cold? It must be freezing. Did I see Furrnando? I'm sure I saw Furrnando.
I saw him run off.
Oh, he's disappeared.
He was scared of the pipe.
Somebody to run from. Seek what you can't find. More than you did, best could ignore.
We need to go down there and check that black pipe. How's the pond looking? Pond's looking good.
This is working perfectly. Not a problem whatsoever.
Mm.
I'm glad we moved that big boulder down there now. So most of this should be going through that pipe, but at least the culvert is working nicely. How was the concrete bowl?
It had lots of water in
Full. There will be a blockage in here somewhere. Okay, just be aware.
Theo's just clearing out the blockage. Oh, oh my gosh! actual waterfall. Might need to change his clothes. So that bag of gravel is used to create a dam wall that allows the siphon to get most of the water as it is filling up into the pipe. So now Theo has easier access to the pipe. There we go, leaves. This is just general maintenance that we do regularly, but when we have a heavy rainfall, there tends to be some more work that needs doing. So we've turned the siphon off to allow that bit to fill so he can get the most out, and he'll dam it back up and put the siphon back on. The siphon works amazingly when it's not blocked.
Missing a cable tie,
Oh no!
so I need to re-cable tie it, but do that another time. I've flipped it round, so
Well
it should
done.
be fine. Great success. How many ponds can a property have? The answer is never enough. Like, you want to retain and hold on to water and slow release it onto the property. That's our goal. That's our method that we're doing right now. And I think this is a lifetime project for sure. And I can't wait to see it through and do all these different ideas that I got in my head. Definitely going to have about 50 ponds.
And now we go down to the orchards. Should we go down that way?
Tractors that way.
Oh yeah, the tractor.
Oh, we've had some trees come down.
Ah, we've had some trees come down across our path, our road. We're going to need to work on that. I could hear those falling down over the last few days. It was so windy. I didn't realise they were that close. That's pretty mad.
Leftovers on the counter.
The pond is getting the flow that it should be now, which is excellent. Here's the tractor. Theo's going to drive the tractor and I will be driving this.
Pilates in the guest room. Eats on the coffee table. Let the mystic safari. With all of my favorite people. I've got a good crew and I'm telling you that I wouldn't change a
So we have just arrived and this is what we're going to be taking out. You can see they're all really rotten old peach trees. So this is actually the smaller terrace and I can see the ground's looking really nice and lush. And we're going to regrow on these terraces, but we need to clear them. We need to get rid of the roots, stop any like fresh ones growing up from the roots, because that's not the tree that we're going to have here, and it just looks untidy, and every year then there's just more maintenance. So we want to get rid of the whole root, and I'm going to try and do that with the tractor because it's easiest to just try and push it, de-root it, and then maybe pull it out with a strap if I need to. But I'm looking forward to this.
Perfect. First one down. There we go. That is now out. And of course the brambles have got involved. They love to take over everything. You can see here this wood is just completely and utterly dead. It's just like mush. I anticipate the ones that have got a little bit of life left in them might be a bit harder. There we go. They're proving to be a lot more stubborn than we thought they would be, so it might be a digger job. We'll have to drive the digger up from down by the pond and get it up here. The digger will make light work of it, but it's a shame we can't use the tractor. We'll continue to try because you never know. These might just be really stubborn, these first ones. You know what you could do? Oh, just walk through all the bushes. Maybe do the really visibly dead ones with the tractor, like the ones that 100%. Yeah.
Maybe we try the strap method first.
Okay. Yeah. Let's get the strap. Get the strap. So we've changed the plan slightly. Even with the tractor in 4-wheel drive, I think the ground is just a little bit too wet, too soft. So it's not getting the traction it needs, which is frustrating because we could then do it all with the tractor. So the really stubborn ones are going to be done with the digger. So we'll need to move that up here. So we're just going to do the really unstubborn ones first with the tractor, which Theo is doing behind me. And then we'll have to do the digger.
So basically the tractor method isn't really working because these trees up here, the trees further down on the other terrace are been dead for longer, whereas these have literally just died. So the roots are still there, they're still holding strong. And like we did with the tractor before, them trees were probably 2 years since the fire gone. Completely gone. So you can see this one's being attacked by a bramble, but it's just churning up the ground so much. Whereas if I come through with the excavator, I can literally just dig either side and then dig the root out, cover it back over and carry on. Yeah, the tracks will cause some damage to the terrace, but not like what the tractor's just doing when it's spinning. So I think what I need to do is go and get the chainsaw and just start chainsawing all of these down, and I'll leave a stump.
Oh, I'm excited for chainsaw time.
So with the digger, I can come back and just take the stumps out. It's a massive job. Like there's about 80 trees on this terrace and then like 100 on the next one. So it has to be done. No one wants to visit Miracle Mountain and just see dead peach trees everywhere.
Look at that. It just is not inviting, is it? Couples chainsawing, let it commence.
There's yours.
There's mine. What? What are you being awkward for?
It's just funny.
I've got the chaps on and they're assless. I've got pants on. I'm not like Theo, I don't do it naked underneath. A risky devil. Sadly, we both left our chainsaw helmets outside in the back of the UTV, so they're soaking wet. Ace. So mine is the not broken one.
That's mine.
No, mine is the less crappy one.
Yours is the broken one?
No, yours is the broken one because yours is the crappy old one. Why should I have the one that's got all of your forehead sweat on? Revolting. I love you, but I don't love you that much. Oh, it's soggy, look. Oh, God.
Deal with it.
Deal with it.
Let's get some oil in the... We're ready to go.
Good Lord, yours is so heavy. I'm not trying to rub it in, but I just broke my wrist holding that. Theo's just making a fuel cocktail. This is the best fuel container on earth. It does not spill at all. Definitely get one if you don't already. So the one Theo's working on is actually my own personal chainsaw. I don't know if I've actually used it. I think I've only used the electric one and the mega one, so this will be nice. It's a lot lighter, it's slightly smaller than the big massive one, but it's perfect for what we're doing here. We're going to chop them all down, cut them all, and we're probably going to do a big burn because this stuff is just far too knotty for the chipper. Like these sections here are too thick and it gets stuck. It's just a nightmare. It's easier to just burn it, which we won't be doing today. Right, mine is raring to go. I guess we'll do a strip each. Whoever does it fastest wins nothing.
I'll win for sure.
Yeah, you will win because you're an expert at this and I'm not.
You just be careful.
I thought I wouldn't be careful, I thought I'd be mega dangerous. Soggy. Are you ready?
I can feel the time has almost come, and I know the work has just begun. I can see the light starting to fade, and I know we're dawning on a different day. Ooh. There's a part of me that wants to stay. There's a fear down deep that tries to show its face. And I know it's time that I let go, even though I'm risking all I've ever known. Give me eyes for where I'm going. Give me heart for where I've never been. Even if I don't return you, even if I never come back again.
I've just done the first strip. It's actually a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. I'm definitely going to feel it tomorrow. My back and my arm. The first few ones I was like, oh, my wrist is really aching. And it's just because even though it's not that heavy, you are still using it a lot. You're moving it around and it is very tiring, especially when you've never done it. So I'm going to feel it tomorrow, but it's really fast work with the chainsaw, especially with the both of us doing it. I've been caught up in the brambles a little bit, but nothing major, just a few superficial scratches. These brambles, man, they just get wherever they can. They are the ultimate weed, and they don't even produce any good berries.
Like only a moment ago, met you up in the clouds. You were waiting up for the night to hide your heart in the dark. I'll find it waiting in the shadows. Light of the highway, signal you turn. When you're somewhere down the line, there I could follow you into the night. And you chase down cold.
So this is an old olive tree that burnt in the fire, so I cut that down as well. Just trying to clear this whole area. It's flipping massive. It's huge. I'm so excited to figure out what we're actually going to do with here, but oh, it'd be perfect for so many different things. Not another pond, but lots of other things. And I've left these really big, so me and Bee have been chopping all the trees down and not cutting them up into small pieces, because all of this stuff is just going to get burnt. It's rotten. It's not worth chipping. It's going to take us to chip all of that probably 3 days, whereas we could do 1 day with a fire and get it all gone. Sometimes you just have to pick your battles.
So we are going to be dragging it all into piles to burn, but we're not going to do that until the day we actually burn it, because animals might make nests in the piles, and that's the last thing I want. I think it's better to just drag them and make piles on the day. Much safer, make sure that no animals that might be trying to innocently nest get affected. So, oh, I'm so chuffed that we got this done. It's absolutely brilliant, and the sun's just come out. Nice.
So I just asked Bee to take a shot to show how big the area is, to try and show you guys the scale of what we're dealing with. Look at this, so much room. Let me know in the comments what you would do with this space. Would you replant an orchard? Would you keep it clear? Maybe build a cabin here? What would you do? It's an interesting space.
That has absolutely knackered me, and I'm going to take the goats for a walk and let the chickens have a browse, and then we've got to go to the vets. Hopefully the final vet visit for a while for Bella, because she's moved in with us and we're just taking her to the vets 3 times a week.
I have just come down to the pond and look at that. You can see the reflection of the clouds in the water. It's looking lovely and it's very full. It's working perfectly so far, which is really nice to see. It's still early days. Ponds take a long time to establish, but just look at that. I think that I need to do a little bit of fishing right now. And most days we work ourselves into the ground every single day, but that's just what we've taken on. It's fun. It's so nice being out in nature on a beautiful piece of land that you own with just an incredible family of animals to hang out with. Speaking of animals, Bee has just gone to actually walk the goats, which is really nice. She loves doing that. And I'm just gonna have 5 minutes sitting on a dock, see if I can't catch myself a nice fish. There's a lot of fresh water in here from last night's rain, so I imagine they're probably not gonna be biting too well, but we'll give it a go anyway. It's worth a try. And all I've got is a little box of some worms. Keep it simple. Worm and a float, small hook. And we'll see if we can get ourselves a perch or some other nice fish.
I can always hear the chickens before I can see them. And the noises they make are so cute. Anyone know about mushrooms? I think these are puffballs. They look like them, but they've not got to like the puff stage yet. But I walk past them every day. And every day I think, what are they? Smells wonderful down here. Really nice foresty smells. Hey chickers! Hello everybody! Hey! Hey goatings! Chickens! Come on then. Sorry, I need to put this in the way, otherwise old Tildy girl will... Oh, careful Selma. Try and get in and eat your food. Oh, okay. Come on goaties. Good girls. Matilda, what's that on your face? Hello? You've got straw on your face. Some days the goats like to browse and walk quite far. Ooh. Other days they're happy to kind of just stay nearby, browse whatever's going on in the cherry orchards. Oh, did you get stuck? Fernando's behind me. And I think that's probably what they're going to do today. I've just let the chickens out as well, so I don't want to go too far. And I kind of want to sit down. Happens every year, I'm always really surprised by how short the days become in winter. The sun sets at around 5:15, I think, at the moment, so it starts getting dark from about 4:30, and sunrise isn't until 7:30 in the morning. So your time is really limited, especially doing things with the animals, because chickens can't even see in the dark. You're not going to have them out in the dark because the predators are out. Same with the goats, although the goats don't seem to really mind. But we tend to have more interactions with wild boar and deer and stuff at night. So it's not really ideal because that can scare the goats. So I like to spend time sitting with them. We are in the works of doing a fenced area. We're going to fully fence off the area for the chickens and the goats, and I'm excited about that. So the chickens can be out all day without me having to necessarily be there to keep an eye on them, because they won't be able to get out, but they won't be 100% protected from predators. So I will need to only do that when I'm here and within hearing distance. And I'll still have electric fencing and stuff like that as to predator proof them, but you can never be 100%, especially because we have things like mongoose here that can climb fences. Same goes for the pine martins. I don't know if they go for chickens, but they might do. My chickens are pretty massive. In fact, they're probably the same size, if not bigger, than a pine martin, although Selma and Patty are pretty small. So yeah, that's it basically. And I like to take this time when I'm out with them to just, I've said this in a video before, it just gives me time to kind of sit and just observe, and I really like that. Furrnando was sleeping in the hay. But as soon as I went to film you, got out. Come on then, I need to go. I need to go.
Off to the vets we go. Luckily, this crate just fits in the back.
Hi, beautiful girl.
Like only a moment ago, met you up in the clouds. You were waiting up for the night to hide your heart in the dark. I'll find it waiting in the stars. Light up the highway, signal in time. When you somewhere down.
We just left the vets. Clean bill of health for Bella. They're happy with the abscess. They're happy with her ears. Everyone's happy. So we're going to go and pick her up some treats from the supermarket for being such a good girl, and hopefully that's the end of the vet visits for her for a while now.
It's been intense.
It has been intense. She's been with us for just under 2 weeks, and she's been to the vets 3 times. She's probably like, I've moved in with these people and they're just constantly
obsessed with vet visits.
Yeah, but anyway, that's hopefully the end. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and we'll see you on the next one.